All right, Soapies, welcome back. Today we are going to try something very new. Little bit of background myself. I've been a chef for 38 years, and since this whole thing happened with the restaurants just not working out, I decided to go into the soap business. So I've been making soap for the last two and a half years. But anyway, none of that today. I was thinking about this orange cake that we used to make with this fresh cream on top. You know, we used to boil whole oranges and then make a puree and so on and so forth. I'm like, today it just dawned, I'm like, wow, I wonder if I can do that in a soap. Okay, so I boiled some oranges, and I'll show you that in the bottom part of it as we move on with this video. And then what I did is I just, after they cooled down, kind of cubed them up, puree them. And I also reserved the water that I boiled them in, and I put them in ice cube trays and froze them because I was going to use that for the lye. Now I know that I wanted to, obviously substitute the puree for the water. So I figured I was going to go like 30% puree, 70% water for my lye solution. And I would add my puree into my soap just slightly after emulsion. So this way, we don't overdo it with the water. So I split it up between the puree and the water that I boiled the oranges in. I did a 30% puree and 70% water that I could make my lye with. So I obviously, froze the water, put them in ice cube trays and froze them just, But the most wonderful thing happened, the lye, because usually like when you put some natural powders in there, I tried it and, I tried the butterfly pea flour and I put it in there and it was just like, it turns black and it's like, oh, it's not the color I was looking for. But in this case, it worked very well. The water turned this beautiful light orange color. The lye water. This is after I added the lye. So I'm going to show you that. And this is the puree. So it just is beautiful. So I'm not going to add any colorants. I'm going to go full on natural. I will add some fragrance oil in there. But I'm talking about the color. So and hopefully I get just probably a little bit of exfoliation. Because in here you have everything. You have the rind, the pith. You have everything in here. And I normally add about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of either honey or sugar in my lye. And I didn't do that because there is sugar in the orange. So I was going to not do that. And I also literally cut back on my lactic acid that I add in my lye. So I normally put 5 tablespoons. According to my size recipe, I've only put 2 because this is going to be a 100% coconut oil soap. I was like, that's already a lot of hardness right there. I did go at 20% super fat though. But anyway, I'm just going to bring you guys down so you have everything down. I'll do the overview on the table shot. And this will be my first time. We did not do any tests, so you guys could ride along with me. And no matter what happens, I will post it up even if it fails. It's just an experiment. It's a fun thing. I wanted to see if this is actually even possible. And if not, then okay, but you'll get to see the fails. But if I'm hoping that it doesn't fail, and I'm hoping that it turns out great, and hopefully that you guys, could try one. I will post the recipe. It's a very simple recipe. It's a 100% coconut oil, but I'll post the recipe of everything else down in the description. And if it turns out good, and if you guys wanted to give it a shot, give it a shot. All right? So come down with me now on the table, and we'll get the ingredients going. All right, so we have our boiled oranges. We allow these to boil for about 30 minutes. Just let them cool down right in the water, and then all I do is we cut these up, just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix on my lye solution. I'm going to use 50%, which would be this water that I've boiled the oranges in. So that'll have like that nice astringent flavor in there. And the other 50%, I'm going to use these orange puree. I'm going to puree them as is with the skin, pulp, pith, and everything. So I'm going to make a really beautiful fine puree with this. This will help give the soap some texture. And of course, there's going to be sugars in here, so that would help with the with the bubbliness and so on and so forth. And then we can see, I'm gonna try to make another all natural soap with this. So hopefully this turns out right. So stand by and okay, so I have my bullet with me and I'm just gonna fill this up. That's about maybe kind of halfway, you know. And don't mind the noise. Just give it a little shake up. Just kind of want this. There you go, guys. Nice, beautiful puree. So let's see how this soap comes out. Let's see if we can get color, some natural color into this soap, and let's see if we can get a soap at all. All right, so here we are. This is 100% coconut oil, and I got this down to, this is at 83 degrees. Okay, and I just wanted to show you the lye. This is the lye, and it's got this nice, beautiful, light yellowish orange color, which I'm hoping that it'll help out with the color. And I got this down to around 92 degrees. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get this centered. And I hope you guys can see this. And I do have my essential oils here, excuse me, my fragrance oil here, and the puree of whole oranges. So first I'm going to add my lye. And I have my stick blender ready. And I'm going to add the puree at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my stick blender and get the puree kind of well incorporated. Oh, what a beautiful color already. Now this literally looks like orange juice. It's the color of orange juice. Okay. It's behaving very, very well. It's not tracing rapidly or accelerating. So I'm just going to add my fragrance in at this point. Up a bit. Let's see. We're at 98. And this is staying pretty fluid. Still no signs of tracing. We're at 100 right now, so we know the temperature is definitely rising. I may have to end up putting this in the freezer because I definitely don't want it to overheat and crack. You know, I mixed this well enough. I'm just going to call it and we'll see what happens. It is pretty fluid, I understand, but this was an experiment. And here we go, guys. You can see by the pour, it is very, very fluid. Just gonna scrape out the bowl. And there you have it, guys. There you have it. I will definitely keep an eye on this. And I mean, like I said, let's see if it went up. Well, we went back down to 99, but I guess that was the mold too. But anyway, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this. If it does start heating up, I will definitely put it in a cooler place. And hopefully it don't raise. And I hope it does get hard. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you. And we'll just wait this. We'll give it 24 hours and we'll see what happens. And if it needs an extra day, I will. But I'll include everything in the video. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I hope you guys can hit the subscribe button. Let's see in a few days what happens. Our orange cake soap. Okay, if some of you are wondering why did I go with 100% coconut oil, I always wanted to make it 100% coconut oil soap, and I figured why not kill two birds with one stone. So this was an experiment, and I'm happy with the results. This allows me to have now a basic idea of how to reconstruct another recipe for this specific soap. The smell is just unbelievable. It's really, really nice. It is a solid soap, very hard already. Maybe if I had to make any other changes, I would probably put it in the refrigerator right after the pour, because I did wait. I was like, I want to see it, you know, and it did start getting hot. And by the time I went and had dinner, came back, it was already like split. It wasn't so bad. Put it back in the refrigerator and the split just closed up. I mean, I will shave these down because I am actually enjoying these soaps. It lathers really great. It's got a beautiful foam. It's got beautiful bubbiness. It's got some nice cleansing. I mean, I can feel it when I did wash my hand. I mean, it actually worked out great. So I guess, you know, the experiment through all of this is to just maybe kind of build a recipe around it, and because I'm kind of digging the all natural color. Just makes the soap look beautiful, simple, and plain, and sometimes simple is best. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate this. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. Enjoy the recipe on the bottom. If you want to change the oils on it, go ahead. You know, try your experiment, and if you do end up trying it, please let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed, please click subscribe, and that subscribe. Okay. And if you haven't already, please check out our website. It's www.dolce.vip. That is DOLCE.VIP. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.